As a student who also engaged in business or all other activities aside academics, are you looking for better ways to study effectively to achieve your desired grades, to achieve academic success? This video is for you. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Omoni Francis, and today I am bringing a path to academic success, boosting your studying skills. I want to give you effective techniques to achieve academic success. So are you struggling to retain information while you're studying? Yes, you studied, but you found it difficult to retrieve information, to remember what you read when you start your exam. Yes, you studied, but you were surprised where the questions are coming from. Where are these questions in my notes when you saw the questions? As a student who also engaged in business or all other activities aside academics, are you looking for better ways to study effectively to achieve your desired grades, to achieve academic success? This video is for you. So do not go anywhere. I am going to introduce effective studying techniques that I have used to achieve academic success. These are the techniques that I have always used right from my high school days to my current level. So in my high school days, I was one of the top 3 students in my school, and I represented my school for a cowbell competition. It is a mathematics competition, and it was competitive. So I had to study in order to compete with other students, and I was able to represent my school. Before my undergraduate degree, I went for an advanced level program, which qualified me to join my university in second year. So the advanced level program, I joined late, so I was able to use these techniques effectively, and I was the best science student in that center, the particular center I joined. Also, these techniques I made use of during my undergraduate degree, and I was able to graduate with a first class in mathematics, being one of the top 3 students. I use these techniques in my master's degree, and I continually use these techniques in my PhD program. I have found out that these 3 techniques are very effective for your academic success. And even these techniques, they are not just for your academic success. You can also use them in your day-to-day activities to achieve your daily goals, your weekly goals. So I will be dividing this video into 3 so that I can explicitly explain each technique. So the first video will be about the first technique, then the second video, second technique, the third video, the third technique. So make sure you go through all the 3 videos. All right, so let us dive into the first technique. So the first technique is called the Pomodoro technique. Now the funniest part is this technique has been in existence since the late 1980s by Francesco. So this technique, oh yeah, that name sounds like my name, Francesco, but this is Francesco. So Francesco implemented this technique, and this is a time management method in a way that you set out to study effectively at a stretch for 25 minutes, then you take a short break of 5 minutes. So that's how Francesco put it. Study at a stretch for 25 minutes, then take a break for 5 minutes. Then you continue the process. Now, this is how it works. The first step is you choose a specific task to do. It might be work, just like I mentioned. It might be, okay, I want to study how to add in Microsoft Excel. Or it might be, I want to know the definition of so and so. I want to know the advantages of this. I want to know how this Pythagoras theorem works. So the first step is you should choose a task. The second step is to set a timer of 25 minutes. So you set a timer for 25 minutes. Or let me add this immediately. If you think you can go more than 25 minutes, this is adjustable. So let us adjust Francesco implementation a little bit. It doesn't have to be 25 minutes. It's just a sample. But you don't want the time to be too much. So it can be 30 minutes. It can be 40 minutes. It can be 60 minutes at most. So you go for a time that you can stretch. I mean that you can work or you can study at a stretch that would not be too much to handle. So you do that, let's say 25 or 30 minutes. Then you just set a timer. Now, step 3 is you work or you study without distraction. You want to avoid distraction. So if you want to use this technique, you'll be in a place that you will be able to avoid distractions. So avoid distraction. That's step 3. Step 4, also set a timer for a break. So once the timer, the 25-minute or 30-minute timer stops, then you set a timer for 5 minutes so that you can take a short break. So always take a short break of 5 minutes. That's step 4. Now, step 5 is that you repeat the process. So you repeat the process. So you pick a task. Remember, you pick a task. You set a timer for 25 minutes. So the timer is already been set. So keep it that way. So you just have to repeat a timer of 25 minutes. It should be there. It shouldn't be that you are setting it every time. You should set it at a stretch. Or probably it might be a stopwatch, 25 minutes. Then you make sure you are studying where there is no distraction. Then you take a break of 5 minutes. So you repeat that step until you are able to complete the task that you have planned for that day or for specific hours. Then if you are done with this, then you can now take a long break, right? Because you're done with the task, then you can take a long break. Or if you need it, in between, you can take a longer break than 5 minutes. You can take 10 minutes, you can take 15 minutes. But you don't want the breaks to be too much. So if you study for 25 or 30 minutes, you want to take 5 or 10 minutes break. That is okay. Then, with this way, you'll be able to study effectively. Using these steps, you'll be able to study or work more effectively. All right, so things you can do during the break, right? You can take a stretch. You can stretch your body, right? Take a stretch your body. Get ready for the next period. Also, you can snack. Sometimes you just need to snack. Sometimes you just need to take water. Sometimes you just need to take a little walk. All these things helps. And sometimes, as a business person and as a student, you might just want to post your business online for that 5 minutes, or just respond to a customer. Then you drop your phone again. You have to be disciplined, right? You have to be disciplined because you've set the time for studying. But at the same time, if there is any urgent business, you can do that within 5 or 10 minutes. Then you go back, you set timer. And if it is an urgent business that needs to be attended to for a longer break, that is when you can take a longer break, you attend to that, then you go back to studying and using the steps that I've listed. Now let us go to the benefits. So the first benefit will be productivity. You will be extremely productive. So the 25 minutes block helps you get started, while the 5 minutes break helps you to maintain focus. So you've studied or you've worked at a stretch, then you take a break, a deep breath, you stretch, just to maintain focus. Then you focus back on your work or on your books. So that will be the first benefit. Second benefit will be work-life balance. So it's going to give you a kind of balance between work and life. It gives you a kind of balance between study and life. So when you take regular breaks, it helps prevent burnout. So this will help to prevent you from burning out. So many students will just study for a very long time without even taking a break. Some students, like, they study for a long time before taking a break. So two cases: some study for a very long time without a break until they be like, yeah, I am done, I'm going to bed, I'm tired. Or some will study at a stretch longer than expected, longer than your brain could assimilate before taking a break. Then some people will take too much of break, then study a little. Those techniques or those methods are not effective. You should set a time that your brain could assimilate a certain information, or you can go through a certain task. Then you take a short break, a very short break. Then you go back to the task. So this is the effective way, and it will help your brain. It will refresh your brain. It will refocus your brain. and it will give you like a sense of control. In addition, make sure that you plan your study session in advance. So make sure you draft a plan already before you start, and use your breaks wisely. Use them wisely. Do not use them anyhow. Don't use them to do things that will distract you from what you are doing. All right. So we've come to the end of learning the Pomodoro study technique. So if you enjoyed this video, like the video. Also, you should implement this technique and come back to the comment section to share what you experience when you make use of this technique. Also, please share to others so that they can enjoy this technique as well. It's not just for students, for business men and women, it's for workers, people that are also working. So please subscribe as well. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I drop a video, because every video I'll be dropping on this channel, if it is not on tutorials, it is going to be talks about admission, talks about academic success and life success in general. So I will see you in the next video for the next technique. See you.